Okay, so I'm going to make another delivery video for you. I believe this is a sister vehicle to the one that you have, um, but obviously it's red. But it does have the luxury package. You can see the fog lights on the front, your parking sensors on the front, so that's how I know it's a luxury package. 18-inch wheels, same wheel. So you do have passive entry on the outside of the door. That's what the silver buttons are for. So if it's locked, you just press this button and it'll unlock the door for you. You'll notice in your mirrors, you have blind spot warning and you have the turn signals in the mirror. Don't need to do anything, those are always on. 10-way power seats on both sides. Forward, back, tilt the seat, and back down. And this is for the back. So you can move the back. And then this other button, I'm sure you've already figured out, is for lumbar support. Up here on your door, got all your directional pad to move your mirrors, so left, right, and then this button will fold your mirrors in. So if you press this button, no, it's not running, so that's why it's not working. But you also have all your mirror adjustments right here. This is for child locks and rear window locks as well. So, and then obviously lock and unlock. Left hand side, you have your interior light dimmer, your headlights, and then your four-wheel drive selector. Up here, you'll notice that you have power adjustable foot pedals, so you don't have to sit so close to the steering wheel. If you press the button, you can see them moving. Traction control, lane departure warning with lane keep assist. So orange lights mean things are on. Let me turn this thing on here. So you can see right now, it's indicating that your parking sensors and your lane departure warning with lane keep assist is on. So if you don't like either one of those, you can turn them both off. On the front of the steering wheel, on the front of the steering wheel, this is your heated steering wheel. Front collision alert, so that'll display up there. And then all the way back to 3. Your cruise controls on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. What you're gonna do is you're gonna press this button right here. What you'll notice right at the bottom where your miles are, you'll see that icon indicate that your cruise control is now active, and then you just need to hit set, and that's how your cruise control works. All your wiper blades are on the back of the steering wheel on your left-hand side, so that's what all these controls are for. Okay, here, probably a better way to show you. So this is where all your wiper blades are, front and rear. Shifters on the left-hand side. And the plus and the minus are for manual mode or low gears. So you see at the bottom and down here, so you got park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then L, which means that you can actually cycle through your own gears. So just by pressing the plus and the minus. At the top, you'll notice the top up here, you'll notice a tow haul mode. Okay. So if you click this button in, it'll say tow haul mode and then indicate that your tow haul mode is on. Okay. Push button start, you're aware of that. Heated seats on both sides. This is rear climate control, so you can control all the temperature from the rear. Temperature on both sides, where you want it to come out, and then your fan speed. CD player in the middle of the CD player in the middle, right above your climate control. So, little brief overview on this as well. Audio is just your radio. Hold on one second. Okay, so right here on the left-hand side, radio is AM, XM, and FM. Media is going to be like if you were streaming like Pandora or something like that. But all you have to do to change your source is hit the radio button, and then it'll jump into XM and so on and so on. Phone, all you go, now this one has a bunch paired. Normally it would just be empty. Turn your Bluetooth on your phone, hit the pair device button, and then it will connect to your phone. And then you just want to hit allow, it'll access your contacts and everything like that. So when you go back in here and you hit contacts, you're going to be able to see everything that's been in the vehicle. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is this next button. And that is for, again, you can plug your phone in and get Google Maps up to the screen. On the far right, the nav button, which I believe you have as well. This is just a active live GPS for you, so you're just going to hit destination, type it in, hit go, and it'll work just like you'd expect it to. Weather and traffic updates will come straight to the vehicle as long as you're carrying an XM subscription. So if that goes away, that's why. And then this is for video. So if, for instance, and I'm going to look for a remote here in a moment, which if you had So once you put a DVD in, you can control everything up from the screen as well. So even if there was no remote for any reason, you technically could get it to work, and you shouldn't have a problem with that. Up top here is all your OnStar buttons, and above that, this is for your garage door openers, this is for your sunroof, this is for your power liftgate, which also has a 3/4 setting, sunglass holder, and then this little one is to look in the back. I'm going to show you some stuff in the back really quick. Oops. Okay, so the back is pretty useful. Here's a 120 volt plug-in right here. Heated seats, all your climate control. So the 2 outside seats are heated, so that far one and then this one, the middle is not heated, just so that you know. To get down the second row, you're just gonna pull up on this, pull up on it one more time, and that'll flip that up. Put it back down, you can do that as well. Now you also notice right here on the inside of the door, there's also a button. So if you don't want to deal with that, you can just tap the button twice, and that'll do that. Let's see if there is a DVD remote in the back here. I'll show you how to get that fascia cover off in just one second too. So, obviously you're familiar with this, but the buttons on the back are to do all your power seats. So, there's 2 sets of buttons. The first one is for the second row. This one is for the third row. Push this button down, everything flips up. And then this for the third row as well. So that's how you get everything to function. There's also a cigarette plug-in back here as well if you gotta plug something in. It doesn't look like there's a remote in here, but I'll see what I can do to find you one. Okay. Oh, the fascia cover. Right. Okay. Get the pile of leaves out of the way here. Okay. So you know about the 2 clips underneath, and I'm going to try to do this as best as I can. So you can see one of the clips. It's right here. It's right here. You're going to twist them sideways. There's one on each side. Twist them sideways until you can feel them kind of come loose, okay? And then you're going to be going like this. So all you're going to do is kind of wiggle it off. So you can see the inside of the clips there, inside of this. So when you put it back on, and maybe a better way to even show you is how to put it back on, you just kind of set it on there more than anything else. This is obviously looking like I'm struggling with it because I'm only using one hand. Okay, hold on one second. This was not well thought out. All right. Hold on one second. I gotta figure out a way to prop up my phone so that you can actually see me do this. Shouldn't have to get innovative here. Okay. Need to be right about there. Now I know there's a lot of grass in the way and stuff, so I'm hoping that you can kind of at least somewhat watch me do this. I'm hoping that's showing you what I'm doing. I'm gonna find out in a second here. Okay, so you got it? Put it on there, just like that. Okay, so let's say you undid your 2 tabs. Now I'm kind of hanging loose a little bit. I'm just gonna lift up, just like that. Kind of wiggle it off there. Same thing when you put it back on. More than anything, just have to kind of find where it's trying to sit, and then it'll go back in there, and then just put your clips back in and twist. Clip back in and twist. Now, I'm hoping that you watched me do that, or were able to see me do that. But I promise it's not as easy as they make it out to be, or it's not as hard as they make it out to be in the manual, because I'm sure they want you to do it a really kind of goofy way. Just undo the tabs. Going to lift up more than anything, and it should just come right off.